boys and girls. This is Miss Weeks' kindergarten class. Today, we're going to have an introductory lesson on how to subtract. And subtract just means that you take something away. Just like if you're at home with your brother or sister, and say you're playing with some cars, and then your sister takes those cars away, that's subtraction. You do subtraction every day, you just don't realize it. Today we're going to be learning how to subtract. Now, if you're in school today, we would be using these red or blue counters. We can also use different things to subtract. Here's some other things that you can use that you might have at your house to help you learn how to subtract. You could use candies. You could buy a bag of rocks from the store, or you could just find some rocks from your yard. You could use pencils or crayons. You could use blocks, building blocks, or any other toys you have at home, like race cars or teddy bears or anything that you have that you like to play with. Or you could use books. We could use any of these materials to learn how to subtract or to take something away. Let me show you how. I have 3 books. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 books. I am going to take 1 away. How many books do I have left? Let's count. 1, 2. Here are 2 books. Now, we're going to use numbers to write an equation to represent our items. Now, how many books did I have to begin with? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. How many books did I have to start with? That's right, I had 3. So we're going to write the number 3 on our board, or you can write it on your paper. I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to curve back, halfway around, curve back, halfway again. 3. I started with 3 books. Now, I'm going to take away. Everybody say take away. It's just like earlier when I said your brother or sister might take one of your toys away. We're going to take a book away. How many books did I take away from my group? I don't have 3 here anymore. I took away 1. So I'm going to use this straight line. I'm going to start at the left and I'm going to slide to the right. This means to take away. How many books did I take away? That's right, I took away 1. So I'm going to write take away 1. Now, how many books do I have left? Because I took 1 away from the group. Let's count how many books are left on the table. Ready? 1, 2. How many books are left over? That's right, 2. So we're going to use the equal sign to show how many books are left over. And there are 2 books left on the table. Now, addition is a little different from subtraction. In addition, we have parts and wholes, and you should have already learned addition before you've started subtraction. Our parts and wholes are going to look a little different when we write an equation on our board or on a paper. This number is the largest number. This is our whole. 3. That's because we had 3 books to begin with. This is the whole thing. I had 3 books. 1, 2, 3. This is the whole thing. But when I take away, I'm not going to take away the whole thing. I'm only going to take away a part. So how many did I take away, boys and girls? I took away 1. That's right. So I'm going to take away 1 book. This is a part. So I'm going to write P for part. Here's one part. This is the part I took away. Here's another part. This is a part that is left over. 2. That tells me how many books I had that are left over. So I'm going to write a P for part. Here's a part and here's a part. If we put the parts together, we would make the whole. That's how many we had to start with. So I have 3 books, which is my whole. I took away a part. How many books did I take away? 1. That's right. 3 take away 1 equals my other part. What is my other part? 2. 2 books are left. Let's do another problem. This time, we're going to be using our blocks. Okay, let's count how many blocks that I have to begin with. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my whole. This is how many blocks that I have to start off with. Remember, we're going to use our numbers to write an equation to represent our picture. So how many blocks did I start off with? 4. I'm going to write 4 on my board. I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to go down halfway, slide to the right, come back up to the top, straight line down. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, this is my whole. These are how many cubes or blocks that I have to begin with. This is the whole thing. I'm going to write a W under my 4 to represent the whole because I have 4 cubes to begin with. Well, you see, I was playing with my 4 cubes and I lost some. I lost 2 cubes. We're going to take those away. How many cubes did I lose? That's right, I lost 2 cubes. So we're going to write the number on the board. Remember, when I take something away, I'm going to use the minus sign, which means to take away. So 4 minus, or take away, how many cubes did I lose? Let's look again. I had 4 cubes that I was playing with. I lost 2. How many cubes did I lose? 2. That's right. So take away 2. That's a part that I lost. So I'm going to write P for part. Now, I want to know how many cubes I have left to play with. Let's count how many cubes are here on the table that I have left to play with. 1, 2. How many cubes are left? That's right, 2. That's my other part. So I'm going to write equals 2 because I have 2 left over. This is my other part. Ready? We're going to read the equation together. Touch your numbers on your paper and read the equation with me. Ready? 4 take away 2 equals 2. We're going to do one more equation. This time, we're going to be using rocks. So I'm going to erase this equation so that way we have room to write a new one. All right, so I'm going to use the rocks that I found in my yard. Let's count how many rocks I have to begin with. 1, 2, 3. I found 3 rocks in my yard. 1, 2, 3. This is the whole thing. I have 3 rocks that I found in my yard. I'm going to write the number on the board. I'm going to write the number 3 because 3 represents the number of rocks that I found in my yard. This is the whole. Remember? This is how many I had to begin with. Now, even though I found 3 rocks in my yard, my brother took 1 away. So we're going to have this one. He took it away. How many did he take away? 1. That's right. So I'm going to write that on my board. Take away or minus 1. That's a part that was taken away. So I'm going to write P for part. How many rocks do I have left? Let's count. 1, 2. How many rocks do I have left? That's right. I have 2 rocks left. I'm going to write the equal sign equals 2. That's the part that I have left. I'm going to write a P for part. So, I have the part that my brother took away, and then I have the part that I have left. Ready? We're going to touch the numbers and read the equation together. 3 minus 1 equals 2. How many rocks did I have to begin with? That's right. I had 3 rocks. That was my whole. That's how many rocks I had to begin with. How many did my brother take away? That's right. He took away 1. And how many rocks do I have left to play with? 1, 2. I have 2 rocks left.